Hey, thanks for listening to this. So I wanted to give you a little background before the call. Generally, we kind of used it as an interview where we're kind of digging into the different channels, the way your team's implemented, what your lead flow is, what the challenges are. From there, we're generally able to tell, kind of what tactics work, what do we recommend, from our client base, and having looked at the website, there's a lot of crossovers and playbooks that we can use. But I did want to give you some background into us. We started off as a fractional CMO agency, then have kind of pivoted into something that's more lead gen focused, where we pull together like the sales and the marketing end in a way that's interesting. We have pretty reasonable rates for a US based agency, especially one that does what we do. Basically, the way that we do that is by pulling out all kind of the BS content stuff, things that don't result in leads, meetings, revenue, and then just really focused on the marketing technology piece. To summarize that a little further, and obviously we can get into that if it's a good fit, we do campaign management, so we build out email servers, sending IP addresses. I and some of the other top level people who've been in multiple businesses on different ends come up with really solid playbooks, copy structure. We really research and kind of dive into the different verticals. Those campaigns kind of end up coming from different types of sales enablement software. We'll work out the individual verticals. We actually provide a US-based SDR that is going to manage some of the campaign responses. A lot of it is automated. Some of the follow-up is manual. All in and out, it kind of results in a replacement for your existing sales and marketing team, or at least some portion of it, to kind of generate a better outcome. With most clients, it widely varies by industry, obviously, but we're looking to bring in revenue, so it's ultimately you have a lead source of maybe 60 to 160 additional meetings per month. It's a 3-month ramp up. It's a very kind of technical process for building out the emails. We'll kind of work with you every step of the way and provide different types of consulting structure around the sales process and copywriting. Generally speaking, though, you're meant to look to us as the people to bring in the leads, come up with the messaging, come up with the conversion, and ultimately get them to the meeting. We don't do the closing piece yet. We may get into that. We work best with companies with a really tight market fit, good idea of what the product is. Most of those SaaS companies are either funded or profitable. They're just really lacking in the growth portion, maybe don't have a ton of experience on the technology end, or recently with COVID, it could just be an efficiency thing, and that might be what you guys want, where you're just looking to cut costs and cut the maintenance down. Overall, and again, we'll get into this if it's a good fit, but the cost for us for an entry level package are pretty simple, starting at $2,750 with some add-ons per month that help the kind of lead count. But generally we're pretty flexible. Clients tend to be pretty happy with it, and it's an ongoing service. But ultimately, this machine that we kind of build out for you could be utilized internally, and it's a very close kind of collaboration with the teams we work at. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I mean we'll run through it on the call, send over the deck. But yeah, I'm looking forward to talking and seeing what we can do.